Okay, everybody. Hey, you sent in a lot of questions that we tried to answer over the last 5 weeks in this Ask Me Anything sermon series. Special thanks to Pastor Chris Poirier for leaving his church, River Valley, and coming and helping us answer the questions, and for our executive pastor, Troy Singleton. Thank you guys both for all of your hard work. Now what I want to do is just answer some questions that came in online that we didn't get a chance to answer live, and I'm just going to pose these to you guys, and we'll post these answers on social media. All right, question number one. This sounds like a statement, but it has a question mark at the end. So, God created everything before date and physical time standards. Question mark.
Great. So I'm assuming this is probably one of those issues of, was it a literal day? Was it a God-sized day? And what unit of measurement is a God-sized day? For me, I think one of the easiest things is keep it simple, right? I don't think the Scripture goes out of its way to be complicated. And so, first day we don't have a sun, so there isn't the sunrise and sunset. But going forward, we see that demarcation for each day, right? So that we know that the sun rises and the sun sets. Do we know for sure how long that period truly is in real actual time? No, the Scripture doesn't tell us that. But if it is anything like we know of the world, that God is unchanging, etc., I generally tend to end up on the side of that was what we understand the day to be, because sun goes up, sun comes down. And that's where a lot of folks find it complicated, right? Mm-hmm. Because we peeked at the questions, that we're going to get a question about where science overlaps with all this in the future. So preview for that is just, it's not easy, is the short answer. But sunrise, sunset makes sense to me, and we'll talk a little more about the science thing, because I think it does, what we see in science actually does confirm what we believe in terms, and you'll hear words like young earth and all that stuff, but we'll visit that a little later. Just for me, it seems simple. Sunrise, sunset.
Yeah, and just so you know, I'm a literal 24-hour period day of creation. So those 6 days, I interpret them to be 6 24-hour periods. Mm-hmm. But the way the question is asked, it's kind of a yes or no. Mm-hmm. It's actually a statement with a question mark at the end. Right. It seems like a yes or no thing. So I'm going to say yes.
Chris answered perfectly. There's nothing else to add to that one.